All right, finally. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about Philadelphia Eagles running back Miles Sanders is finally back at practice, yo. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your bar. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm gonna have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. Yeah, man. Good to see Miles Sanders back at practice. You are a little concerned because when you have these lower extremity injuries, like a hamstring, for example, those things could seem to linger on a lot longer than you want them to. But the fact that he's out there practicing well over a week before the season opener in Detroit, to me is a good sign. Unless something a setback is a good sign that he'll be ready to roll week one next Sunday. Look, this is a big year for Miles, man. Miles Sanders, to me, is somebody that I feel like has a lot of potential. He has the skill set and the ability of a lot of these top echelon running backs in the game. When you talk about somebody who got a burst, not many running backs got breakaway speed like Miles Sanders had. When you talk about that, he could have a big year. He just got to be more consistent. Also, catching the ball out the backfield, hanging on to the football, and being available altogether, being out there, being healthy. It's a money year for him. Now, granted, honestly, the way I feel now, I don't really see us giving Miles Sanders a big contract to stay. I see us going more of the we'll just get another one next year type of role, type of feeling. But nevertheless, you never know. If you go out there and you produce and you help this team get to wherever this team feels like it needs to get to, and you're a major part of that, you may be able to get you another deal, a new contract extension or something. Because he's obviously the most talented back on the team. Kenny Gainwell is extraordinary as a receiver out the backfield, and he shows a little bit of pop also running it. And Boston Scott is a really nice story, and when need to be for a couple of games, he could be very productive for you, especially if we play in the New York Giants. He loves scoring against them. But Miles got to be the guy. Miles got to be the bell cow. Miles got to be the all-purpose type of back, doing a little bit of running and catching. Miles got to be somebody that got to shoot for, worst case scenario, a NFL player's top 100 appearance next season. Anything short of that, I feel like he's failed as a Philadelphia Eagle. But the ball in his court, you got a great offensive line to run behind. You got a quarterback that could also run as well, which means if we do run something like zone read or something like that, it's not like everybody could just automatically flow to you. They still got to keep an eye on Jalen as well, which would be one less defender you got to worry about whenever you trying to make your move or you trying to gain your yardage. So, I mean, like I said, the ball in this court, man. It was unfortunate a couple of years ago. He had an injury late in training camp, and he ended up missing week one against Washington, and again, we lost. So to have him out there next week would be a big positive, to try to get this season off on the right foot because this team, on paper, this roster is pretty well set and ready to make a real run at this thing. Especially when in the NFC East, I feel like the roster is the best roster in the NFC East right now. But still, granted, you got to go out there and get it. Same with Miles Sanders. You could look good, have all the talent in the world, but it really doesn't mean anything if you're not available and if you don't have the production to back it up. So I'm rooting for Miles, man. I love the pick when we got him in the second round, a couple of years ago. I just need to see him go out there and get it done because I believe he has the skill set to be a top, 10 running back in this league. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles fly.